The gate was locked. Residents use the side entrance. Deliveries aren't allowed here. Her voice cut through the air, crisper than the dawn. She stood with one hand on the gate console, the other on her hip. Red dress. Blonde bob. Sunglasses too dark for the morning light. Her heels clacked against the pavement like exclamation points. That was Ava Monroe, head of security for the most exclusive strip of Beverly Hills real estate. To her, the man in front of the gate didn't belong. He wasn't in a Bentley. He wasn't wearing a suit. No lanyard. No ID. No driver. He was just standing there. Black. Tall. 52. A fitted Nike tee clung to his back, soaked from the tail end of a 5-mile run. Track pants stuck to his calves. His breath had evened out, but sweat still traced his jaw. No jewelry. No tech. Just presence. Ava sized him up once more. Her lip twitched, almost a smirk. Almost a threat. Delivery access is closed. Visitors lane is down the hill. He didn't move. Neither did she. The gate buzzed red. The sensor had picked him up. Ava's tone sharpened. You're not cleared to activate that sensor. Step back. I live here. That caught her off guard, only for a beat. Then the pause came, long enough to be insulting. She turned to her radio, voice already clipped. Unit 3, I've got a male triggering sensors at gate 6. No ID. No visible credentials. Possible squatter. That word, squatter, landed like smoke. Thick. Heavy. Mean. But Marcus didn't flinch. His eyes scanned the flowers he planted, the plaque with his family crest, half covered by bougainvillea. He built this place. Chose every fixture, every stone. That didn't matter now. Behind him, a delivery van rolled in. Flores Catering. Pastel logo. The driver slowed when he saw the standoff and lifted his phone. Ava took a step forward. 30 seconds or I call lapped. Trespassing in this zip code gets metro. Marcus raised an eyebrow. You threaten every resident like this, he asked. Or just the ones not in Bentleys? Her voice cracked sharper. Don't get smart. You're escalating. No, Marcus replied, still calm. You are. The gate blinked again. Red. Still red. I live here, he repeated. Ava tilted her head. And I moonlight as a princess. She clicked her radio. Unit 4, I've got a suspicious individual claiming residency. Approaching pedestrian gate without vehicle. Possibly impersonating. She made up the code. The tone, though, that was real. 2 more guards emerged. One zipped up his vest. Another carried coffee. They slowed when they saw Marcus. Who's this? One asked. Someone who thinks he owns the place, Ava said, eyes still locked. He says he's a resident, the other added. We could just ask his name. Ava cut him off with a look. Marcus exhaled slowly. I don't need to prove my identity to someone who hasn't earned the right to ask. Ava stepped closer. Listen, I don't know what kind of TikTok you're filming. It's not for TikTok, Marcus said. It's for legacy. Before she could respond, the Flores driver stepped forward. I've delivered here before. That's Marcus Hall, right? Ava snapped toward him. Step back. This doesn't concern you. But it did now. Marcus Hall. The name rang out. Across Forbes covers. Across real estate summits. Across tech expos. But he wasn't in a suit. So she didn't hear it. Marcus Hall? Ava laughed. Sure. Where's your badge? Where's your driver? Marcus didn't flinch. He pulled a phone from a zip pocket. Cracked screen. Sweat damp. Carla, he said. Protocol 7. Ownership verification. Entry logs. A calm voice replied instantly. Confirmed, Mr. Hall. Executing now. The gate clicked. Unlocked. The speaker overhead buzzed to life. Override successful. Marcus DeHall. Primary resident. Holtec OS verified. Everyone heard it. Even Ava. Still, she didn't step aside. Override or not, she snapped, you're not walking through. The younger guard hesitated. If the system cleared him. I said not yet, Ava barked. Could be a hack. We need escalation. Marcus didn't respond. The floor's driver lifted his phone. You really doubling down? That gate just said his name. What else you want? Blood sample. A Tesla pulled up behind them. The driver, Latina, maybe 40s, leaned out. What's the hold-up? The guard mumbled, it's complicated. The floor's guy pointed. They blocked the guy who owns the place. Now they scrambling. The woman stared. Her face shifted. Oh my God. That's Marcus Hall. From Hall Tech. Ava heard it. So did everyone else. You can't just walk in because you say you live here, she hissed. Marcus turned to her. I didn't say it, he said. Your system did. The younger officer scratched his head. Aren't we supposed to follow system verification? You want to let him in? Ava shot back. When it's a mistake, that's on you. Marcus didn't move. Didn't flinch. You think having your name in a system makes you untouchable? Ava said. People spoof that all the time. Especially people like you. Marcus looked at her. People like me built this neighborhood. Silence. A barista walking past stopped mid-step. Ava froze. Then she reached for her radio again. Unit 7. Escalation at Gate 6. Notify lapped. Immediate response. Marcus stayed calm. You just called the police. Because we don't tolerate threats, Ava said. The floor's driver called out. What threat? He hasn't moved. A woman in the Tesla echoed, he's the victim. But Ava kept going. Too far in. You're just another trespasser with a story. Marcus pulled his phone again. Carla, he said, activate Phase 2. Live audit. Broadcast compliance logs. Understood, she replied. Audit initiated. Ava Monroe escalation noted. That name. Spoken calmly. Precisely. Ava's face shifted. The junior officer looked shaken. I live down the street, said a young black woman in gym gear. I've seen him jogging every morning for years. This isn't your concern, Ava snapped. It is now, the woman replied. Phones were everywhere now. Marcus still hadn't moved. The gate buzzed green. He didn't walk through. Not yet. Ava's hands shook near the console. Another officer finally checked his tablet. His name's on the deed. Since 2017. 3 parcels. This house. The one next door. The whole gate. Ava turned pale. You called the cops, the florist said, on the owner? The Tesla driver's voice was sharper now. This isn't about rules. This is about race. That stuck. Marcus took a step forward. You know how many times I've been asked to prove I belong? In my company? In my boardroom? In my own house? Ava said nothing. He kept going. You thought the gate gave you power. But it just revealed your fear. Phones were up. The stream was live. Thousands watching. Ava called for backup. No response. Carla's voice cut through again. Mr. Hall. Lapt has been notified. We've flagged Ava Monroe's history. 7 prior complaints. Pattern noted. A hush. The guard flinched. You can't override my authority, Ava muttered. You never had any, Marcus replied. Just a badge. And a gate you don't control. More witnesses arrived. She profiled a billionaire, someone said. A barista whispered, that's Hall Tech. That's the guy who visits the janitors. Another shouted, My daughter's watching this for her school project. Marcus nodded once. Tell her to make her own name too. Then Ava spoke again. I didn't know who you were. Marcus looked at her, steady. That was the problem. Carla's voice returned. Mr. Hall, initiate reset. Proceed, Marcus said. The panel beside Ava died. Her badge flashed red. No, she gasped. Buttons did nothing. You misused power, Marcus said. And people like me don't need to yell to be heard. The young officer stepped back. The Flores whispered to his phone, that's how you fire someone without saying the word fired. Marcus turned to his home. The silence behind him was different now. He hadn't won a fight. He'd revealed a fault line. When Ava said, please, it sounded like habit. Marcus didn't gloat. Didn't smirk. He just walked through his own gate. Because he always could. And from every corner, it was clear. Presence doesn't need permission. It claims itself.